All right. Well, guys, we're here with a buddy of ours that owns a TransAm, and we're gonna do a review right now and just basically get as much info as we can off of it. Just ask a couple questions about how long he's owned it and all the other good stuff and what's done to it. So let's catch on to that.
What's up, buddy?
Okay.
No last name. Okay.
It's a 98 TransAm. I've had it for 9 years. My car in high school, something to play around with. And it went extreme for no reason. Now it's cut to the point where there's not really going back to stock. Took the stock LS1 out, put a board 6.0 in it, bigger heads, bigger intake. Right now it's jetted for a 200 shot of nitrous. Put a Ford 8.8 rear end in it, 373 gear. It's a FTI turbo 400 transmission and freak show performance converter.
How high of a stall is it?
It's about a 3,800 stall on this setup. The converter that's in it was set up for a big block, and it was a 4,400 converter on a big block.
Gotcha. What head's on it?
It's a custom cast head. It's not a factory casting.
Okay.
It's made by Texas Speed. It's a 280cc head, so it's about the biggest combustion chamber you can get without going to a 6-bolt head. Full force bottom end, it's K1 rods, diamond pistons, Waseco rings. It's a scat forged crank. Ring gap's not too crazy. The motor was originally built for boost, so we went medium on compressionist, 10.5 to 1, so that we can make good power on little boost. It was slated to make 4 digits on 15 pounds or less.
Jeez!
What are you running as far as suspension? Stock?
Front end's completely stock.
Okay.
The rear's got a single adjustable shock, factory springs, it's adjustable control arms and panhard bar in the rear. So I can set up rear steer in the car.
Gotcha.
Pulled a little bit of weight out of it. Still, I call it heavy.
You call it heavy?
Most muscle car guys call it light. I'm thinking it weighs about 3,600 pounds of meat in it.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
So we've known Trey for a pretty long time. What was it, the trans that kept going out, or was it the motor that went out? How many trans have you put in this car and till you actually went with this trans that you got now? So you know how much he's put into it and struggled and put time into it.
In the last year, I put 10 transmissions.
Jesus Christ.
Before that, I probably went through another 5 or 6. Because this is the third board 6.0 that's been in the car. First one, there was a tuning issue behind it, and we ended up cracking a rod. The second one, it hydrolocked and put 2 holes in the block. The only thing that's stayed faithful is the Ford 8.8 rear end.
Can always count on those rear ends.
Yeah, well, that Ford 8.8, they took the center section of a Ford 8.8, cut the axle tubes off, bored it out, put bigger axle tubes so I could fit a 3-inch chrome moly shaft in it.
She's tough.
Yeah, the rear end's way overbuilt for the car.
That's good. You ain't gotta worry about it.
Yeah.
What kind of shift are you running on it?
Right now it's a first quarter stick shifter. It's got a top button for trans brake. Reverse manual valve body transmission, so you have to shift it.
That's shifted manually.
Yeah. Yeah,
Gotcha.
there's no automatic selection.
Gotcha.
Brake runs?
No, stock brakes. Found that out to not be the greatest thing Friday at the track. Trying to stop at 110 is not the most fun thing on stock brakes. But I run a 28-10-5 Mickey Thompson Pro radial. It's the only thing I can get remotely close to hook. I've tried ET Street Autos, Hoosiers. I can't get anything to hook.
What's your NA best time, if you don't mind telling us?
On motor, best time was a 7:29 at 94.
Okay.
That was with the old transmission. Now with the converter that's in it, it's like a 760 on motor. Because the converter's a nitrous converter, so it's too tight to run on motor without it being a slouch off the line. It pulls better up top, but down low it's
Lost a little.
yeah, it's a slouch down low. It'll still there. I've had pictures sent to me where it'll still pick the front tire up an inch and a half on motor, but it's not what it used to be.
Gotcha.
It's about 2/10 slower than 60 foot.
But now on the bottom it picks up very well.
Yeah. That's the only downside to running a trans brake is I can't spray it off the line. But it kind of helps out for no prep stuff because I'm not spraying on the line.
Yeah.
Allows me to get out of the hole a little bit better.
Gotcha. It's a pretty sweet ride.
Talk about dedication. 9 years, like 16 transmissions that he's put in it. Dedication.
Yeah, I remember seeing this car just about every day, riding around with him everywhere we went.
Which there would be probably a clip or two in it where, or maybe more, where you'll see where he was talking about the front tires literally want to lift up, but he's still spinning. So I mean, it definitely gets down, and we're gonna show that in the video as well. I'm actually really excited to ride in it, so this will be the first time. Kind of nervous.
You about to feel that real V8 power?
A while ago, about probably 4 years ago, he just tried giving me the keys. I said no because I had big trust issues with it. It's kind of scary just seeing it, on the street. It goes, man. It's like it doesn't just sit there and make noise and not move. It makes noise and it goes, So I just avoided crashing his car. Let's say, but
I think I've only ever taken one loss on the street and stuff. It's when it's 460 set up. With the stock LS1, that was it was a stock car, but
Yeah.
the way it's been set up this time, I think I've only taken one loss, and it was my fault, 100%. Got a little cocky and didn't know burnout before. So I actually was out in front of them until just before the 8th, and it started to step out, so I pedaled it. As soon as I pedaled it, it come around me.
Gotcha.
That's the only actual loss that I've taken in this car.
Is this the first 3-speed in the car, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the first one. It's been in for three or 4 months now.
Oh, okay, so it's kind of fresh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's still a lot to get used to.
Sweet. Would you fire it up for us so we can hear it up?
Up a little bit, then we're gonna go do a couple passes, see how it feels from the inside, and hopefully get some clips from the outside if we can find another video. But I'll get a good enough video from the inside, so let's see how it goes. What size injectors are you running?
They're just Bosch 50 pounds, Bosch Green Giant. Nothing crazy. With nitrous, you don't need injectors when you're running wet setup.
shit. America. Hey, he got 9 years of experience driving that same car, so he got it.
Alright guys, so those pulls were like 50 to 120, 50 to 130, and it felt dramatic. It was insane. His clutch still don't work, so he has an app that he uses. Wow, that's all I gotta say.
Like going outside.
Alright, go ahead. Is it really recording?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll just have to cut some of that out. We'll just have to cut some of that out. It's okay. Alright guys, well, we're done with the review on this one, so hopefully we can get some more reviews of some other cars here soon. But anyways, Trey, thank you for your time, buddy.
Oh yeah.
It was awesome. Fast guys.